Hey everyone, and today I'm playing Stardew Valley on a video. Actually, for once, I'm actually playing Stardew Valley on a video. I did, of course, as always, my videos mess up, so I did make a video a couple days ago, and it got messed up by my editor. The editing, I don't have an editor, I edit myself, but I mean, my editor, like my editing software, messed it up. And also the music was too loud, so it just overall wasn't good. So we're playing Stardew Valley today, and let me just tell you one secret. As you see, you can click on these leaves, and if you click them enough, these Junimos will come up, which is kind of cool. And these are Junimos, by the way, if you don't know. I'm just going to load a game. I'm going to load up my normal one, Myth Farm, because I didn't know that they put farm for yourself. I'm on day 25 of fall, year 4. I played for 86 hours, and I have 600 gold, which is, well, not 600, I have 600,000 gold. A lot more than 600. It's like 3 times the amount. It's not 300. It's not 3 times. It's not. Oh, don't listen to me. I'm not good at math. I don't know what I'm doing. And as we wait for it to load, that takes forever because I have so much stuff on this save file. Okay, we're finally in. And already this looks very crowded in here because it is crowded in my house. So I have all these, which I'll tell you what they are later once they do something. Here's my wife that I married. It's Haley, and she looks like she killed herself because she has mud all over herself. What did you do to yourself? I only have 10 hearts on her because I don't care about her. I should probably keep up my hearts on her. So I'm going to give her a coconut. That's her favorite thing. She loves coconuts. Yep, she loves them. See what hearts I got up to. None. Well, you suck. See how my child's doing. Probably really bad ever since I shot him with a slingshot. Shot my child with a slingshot. So good. I don't think she's changed my wallpapers. Because your wife or husband can change your wallpapers. Doesn't seem to have happened yet. It's really annoying. I can't change her room. This room looks so bad. Once you get a wife or husband, they'll have their own room. This is hers. It looks really bad. So don't marry her, because you'll have that disgusting thing in your house. You can't change the wallpaper, too. Looking out at my farm. Chickens and ducks are coming out. I really hate them. I don't care for them, and they hate me, too. So, it's the same thing. Gotta get all my beer that I made. Oh, gosh, I made so much. You can put wheat in kegs, by the way, and mix beer. So I got 30. That should bring in some income. Throw that in. I also got this honey. Actually, I think I need that, so I'm not going to touch that. I should have probably started making more beer, because it takes time. So you always want to get going. Completely just missed one. Like a nub. Okay, I put them all in the kegs. I can see my farm's pretty deserted. That's because fall is ending. All my crops, I only have my cranberries left. I've already done my big pumpkin harvest. So that's all over. Also, by the way, if you have an option to get sprinklers, get them right away. I don't have any normal sprinklers, but the second you get the recipe for the normal sprinkler right here, start making them if you can. Go into the mines, get all the resources. You need to make them because if it's not raining, which on raining days, I'm sure if you played this game at all, you know that it waters your crops because it always rains on the 3rd day. So it'll water your crops, but you have to water them every day. So if you want to have like what I have, that's going to be painful. So you do need all the sprinklers and stuff. I have different types of sprinklers. I have uranium, quality sprinklers, which are all a lot harder to make. So you'll probably not do that. You'll probably have to play for a decent amount of hours to actually get to that stage. Also, scarecrows. Don't let the crows eat your crops. That's really bad. Chicken coops, they're worth it in like early game, but once you're getting like hundreds of thousands, they're just not worth it because they only give you like 4,000 a day. And a lot of maintenance and a lot of money into the maintenance. Come down here, this is my tree sap farm. Also, this is continuation of it, so I can get all those resources. Don't care about a software update, I don't need it. Also, I got Piggy. He hates me. You like me? No. Cowie, do you like me? Yeah, one of them likes me. Okay, I needed to get that, because I just randomly had a mushroom tree there. I'll grab this, as I have way too many trees. And then apparently my farm doesn't want to give me anything today. Whatever, that's fine. I don't really need more crops. I've already made so much this year. Just sell stuff to get money. Obviously, you probably know that. I usually am just going to go collect this, which is oak raisin. Use this to make kegs. Make lots of kegs. A wild plum. Nice. That's really bad. Oh, hazelnut. That's actually not bad. Oh, there's more hazelnuts. And also, if you're new to the game, as you can see, there's a little star next to these. That little star right there. That's the quality. So, only some things have qualities, some things don't. Like, obviously, your tool's not going to have a quality. This sword, it's not going to have a quality. But qualities are how much it's worth and how, basically, how good the product is. Because it's only on foods. As you can see, these are silver. So that's okay. Silver's okay. Nothing is not that good. Doesn't get you much money. The better the quality, the more money you get. And iranium, which was just on those, that's the highest quality. Followed by gold behind it. So also, the reason that I'm getting iranium, you're not just going to pick up anything and get iranium. It's the foraging level. So foraged items are always highest quality, which is a choice that you make. You'll see that once you start playing the game. I'm not going to explain that too much. This is kind of an introduction on the game, by the way. So I'll probably upload a gameplay video that's more based on gameplay and not explaining the game. You'll be able to see that. So once you sleep, we'll come up with this state. This is the shipping screen, is what it's called. And obviously, I made a lot from beer. You can see what you made it from. Beer got 6,000. And then farming, foraging, fishing, mining, and other. That's all the categories you can make money in. Also, I got some from foraging. As you can see, the wild plums, I just went out and picked those up. I got a lot because of iranium quality. And then it goes on. It tells you what day you're on. I'm on day 26 of fall now, year 4. And this is what I was going to show you. These right here. If you can make these, you're going to make so much money. Because diamonds are worth 750 gold each, if you didn't know. And each of them, I have this many. So these little machines right here unlock at, like, I think a level of mining. They unlock at a level of mining, level 4 mining, I think. The second you get level 4 mining, hopefully you make the skull caverns, which is if you reach the bottom of the normal mines, by the way. If you make it to the bottom, 120 floors, by the way, you will get the skull key right here. So that allows you to go in the skull caverns, which is in the desert, which I'll explain how to get that some other time, how to get to the desert. But it's in the desert, in a little cavern. And then the key will unlock it, and you can go ahead in. And then, and once you're in skull caverns, you get iranium, which can be used to make these things. So iranium can be smelted in the bars. You need 5 per bar and a piece of coal in the furnace. And here's the crafting recipe. So if you don't have it yet, you can kind of get the resources for it. 99 stone, 5 gold bars, 2 iranium bars, and 1 battery pack. So gold bars, you can get it from the normal mines. It's ranged from 80 levels to 120 is the area where you can get gold bars. Iranium, you find in skull caverns, which skull caverns infinitely deep. If you didn't know, it actually goes infinite. And the further you get down, the more chance that a normal rock, is an iranium rock. And then also 99 stone, that's pretty simple. And a battery pack. Battery pack, on thundery days, lightning rods will give you a battery pack, which here's what you need. Bat wings, pretty easy. Refined quartz, pretty easy. You just throw a normal quartz that you should find on like level 10 in the mines into a furnace and comes out the refined quartz. And you also need a piece of coal, don't forget that. And iron bar, which you find from range like 50 to 80. I'm just gonna grab up all the diamonds and show you what the heck my kid sprinted. Go! Go, kid, go! So as you can see, I have a lot because they're definitely worth it. Just make sure you put in diamonds. If you don't have diamonds, the second best thing is I can show you right here. It's star shards. These are 500 and a diamond's 750. Now the most expensive gem is the prismatic shard, 2,000, but you can't put that in them. The best thing is the diamonds. So you want to get 1 diamond. Once you get 1 diamond, I would keep it, or we'll give the first one to Governor, because he'll give you pretty good rewards, like he'll give you this, which is the rust key, which unlocks the sewers. So that's really good. You want to give everything you get to him. Give the prismatic shard to him. Give all that once you find it. So yeah, you want to give everything first time to him. You don't want to sell it because nothing's really that expensive besides Prismatic Shard, but still give it to him because you only need Prismatic Shard late game. It's a more late game item, so probably won't need it. Let's check my mail. Oh, I don't really care. I don't want to come to your events. Oh, more honey. I'm gonna sell that one. And then, yeah, so that's basically how you do most of everything I just explained. Just walk over here. So also, if you haven't made that far progression in the game to some of the stuff that I've been talking about, let's say you're just starting. What you want to do when you're first starting is try to get as much money as possible by planting crops in spring. Once comes around summer, hopefully you have a decent amount of money from the mines. Also go to the mines on day 3, I think. On day 3 or 4, it should open up. As if you look on the map, it is, so you need to where I am, it's right up here. So you gotta go up to the backwoods, over to the carpenter's shop, up, and there's the mines. So go there, you'll make a lot of money off that. You'll be rich if you go to the mines. That's really how you get rich. And farming. Farming's really get rich. But early game is definitely mines. Once you have enough money, is either in summer or fall, you need to get like probably 2,000, 3,000. I would recommend buying the larger backpack too, which can be bought at Peary's. Then you really want to make a big harvest. You want to get a lot. You might not have sprinklers, but the struggle of watering it every day is definitely worth it. Because from my pumpkin harvest, which is all these spaces as you can see that are like barely hold. These are all other things. Here's all where I had more pumpkins. That was worth 101,000 plus the cranberries. Some of the cranberries. I had a couple of cranberry plants that day. It was like 101,000. Plus, I also had the diamonds. These 15 diamonds. I will show you how much that's worth. It's really worth it. You'll see why. Once I go to bed, you're gonna see. It's a lot. You'll see. Look. And this is every 5 days. 5 days they produce whatever you put inside them. So they will produce it every 5 days. There it is. 11.25,000 every 5 days. So potentially you could just sleep a bunch and get that much money. Now that's a lot. I don't have that many. I see people with like 100 all lined up. That's a lot more money. Also, you want to get kegs too. As you can see, the beer made me a lot. It makes the wheat go up in a lot of price. So yeah, and that's a lot for the diamonds. That's like more than all that beer that I just got. I think 30 is a lot. Well, 15 diamonds is a heck of a lot more than that. 17,000. So it is making a lot of money per day. But what really is farming, though. Because every season you can get a big harvest of either pumpkins, cauliflower. That's what I would do. Pumpkins, cauliflower. So cauliflower for spring, summer melons, fall pumpkins, and then winter nothing because you can't plant any crops in winter besides mixed winter seeds, which you want to get your hands on a couple of those. Those are really good. Oh my gosh. Get away from me, oh you. I'm just going to collect the beer again. And I only have a couple going because I'm completely out of wheat. Probably should have grown some more because beer is making me 6,000 every day. But now the progress has stopped. I'm going to go down. And there we go. They're ready. Most of them. Actually, not most of them. A lot less than most of them, but a decent amount still. And also, I would recommend getting the game. Well, if you're like going places a lot and you like to have like your iPad or Kindle on you, I would recommend getting it on your iPad. If you're always at home and you're always on your computer, get it on your computer. Whatever you use the most. Whatever you think would be the best to get it on. Computer is more expensive, but you can download mods, which mods are pretty cool. I don't have any because I'm on tablet. That'd be pretty cool too if you could get mods. Because there's some pretty good mods out there. Mods that change the whole entire game. And completely stable too. So you'll see how much this is. So just watch how much I'm getting. You'll see how much this is just for this many cranberries. And by the way, cranberries reharvest, so they could give me more every like 5 days. They'll give me more and more. So if the earlier you plant them, the more you're gonna get out of them. So I'm gonna go put these in the shipping bin. Boom, boom, boom. So if we go in, yep, all the cranberries, 8.1 thousand 1.4, and 1.9 for the different qualities. As you can see, if you did the math, there's a lot more normal cranberries, so that's why the normal cranberries are more, because they're all added up together. But if I had 99 golden cranberries, there'd be a lot more. So you want to try to get better quality crops. I wouldn't recommend fertilizer. Some people do. It's too much of a struggle. It takes too much time. I wouldn't say it's worth it. It takes a lot of resources. You could sell those resources for a lot of money and use them for something that makes you more money. So that's basically everything I really wanted to say in this video. Definitely get sprinklers. Like today I wouldn't need them because it's raining. As you can see, they're not going off in the mornings anymore now. Got even more cranberries. I'm going to pick these and see how much they're worth in the night. So I'll see you later tonight. And there you have it. 8.3 thousand. So yeah, that's every, like, that was combined with last night's, so that's a lot every, like, 5 days, so. Also, farming's pretty good to go, too. Oh, and now it's winter. So once the season changes, all your seasonal crops, as we walk outside, you'll see. And as we walk down here, it's taking so long. They are all gone. It's like, oh, yep, they're just all gone. And you can't plant anything in winter, so basically you just do nothing during winter and go into mines and make a lot of money from the mines. That's what you want to do in winter. Go to the mines, try to make it skull caverns. Also, before I go, this sword right here, you want to know how to get it? So I'll show you what to do right now. You want to get that sword. If you're not very late game right now, you can just go ahead and leave. That's the whole video. But I'll show you right now. So, well, what you would do is you go on the bus right here. So you have to wait for Pam. So you have to get the bus, unlock the bus. I'll show that some other time in some other video. But unlock the bus. Then you're gonna want to go to the desert. Once you're in the desert, as you can see the desert up here, if you go to the top right corner, there should be these weird golden statue things. But there then should be like a little plot in the middle that looks like something like that. Like what I just did right there. It looks like that. Take a prismatic shard, like I was telling you, those are late game items. You take them in your hands. You walk over, you only need one, and you walk over the spot, and that cutscene will happen, you'll get the galaxy sword. And it's really good. Like, it's really beast. It's super good. It will completely wipe out the enemies. So if you have a prismatic shard in the normal mines, and you have the bus, definitely go. You need to get that sword. It's really good. It's a 60 to 80, plus 4 speed. That's what it has on it. I even have more benefits to make it even better. I have 10% more damage. That doesn't do anything. And then also each of these rings, as you can see, this is an Iranium ring, Iranium band. The best one, the best it would be the best ring in the game. Well, at least according to me, I think this is probably the best. It glows, attracts items, and increases damage by 10%. So that's 10% plus more. And then I have the exact same thing, another 10%. And it glows, so I get a huge glow radius at night. And it attracts items, so like if I'm standing right here, and items all the way right there, and I'm standing right here, I can get that item from all the way over there. Unfortunately, I can't throw anything there to show that, but on computer I could, but I'm not on computer, I'm on tablet, so that's all the tips that I have, just for when you're starting, and for when you get rich, and some for when you start. That's all the tips that I have. I'm gonna grab the beer, sell it, and go to sleep. And also see these artifact spots, get those, okay? Always take your hoe and grab those, because those can give you artifacts, and those are good. Artifacts are good. That's everything I wanted. Hopefully you learned something from this about Stardew Valley, so if you're just going to start, if you want to get the game, definitely get the game. And do what I said, try to do everything with what I said. That'll make you a lot of money quick. So if you don't have much game time, that'll get you money quick. So it'll be much better, because then you'll be rich, and you've only have to play for like 10 hours to get rich. Like, I could have probably done it in 10 hours with the money I have if I slept more. Definitely could have. But I've played 86 hours now, so, and I have the same money as what I could probably get in 10 hours if I start a new file. And my diamonds are back. See, that's why you want to get those. So, everybody, bye.